Now, I go crazy on this sometimes. Feel me? AB was going down the field. Please stop me. Stop me. Stop me. Stop me, Lord. If you're doing it, man, please stop me.
I never loved anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me a pop by the morning. I had me some rats by the morning, I had a sis by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder, you got a
picture me rolling.
Pacific ice on the ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never the luggage, my diamonds they tussling. My neck and my belly, they call it for me and it. You want me that, you know that. Yeah, I read so much. Yeah, be rich, better calm down. Yeah, if you go around, come around. Yeah, whole squad. Yeah, squad goes on me. Yeah, make some orange gel in my toes. Yeah, Farrakhan glass for the trolls. Yeah, you can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with 2 dots in it. Who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, Dallas.
Taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Down right at the 30-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The completion
bro.
This is Eric Ebron.
They done took Le'Veon from you.
Take this one up to the 35-yard
and
line.
Antonio, nigga.
Catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
Oh, use the hit stick.
Oh, Jalen Smith. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Just beating the play clock. It's locked.
It's
coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Being chased out left.
He's
They try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Doyle. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Let me get it.
It's intercepted.
What I say?
Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Oh, my Jesus. Oh, Mark Cooper. Oh, in the inside of your line, bro.
Is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
Right back.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Amari Cooper. You see him, Dusty? Going deep.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left.
Oh, man, Cooper!
And he goes down, but getting this inside the 25.
Nigga better be lucky I don't got Jake Swinton on the team right now. He coming back, though, man.
Gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, YouTube.
First down carry by Elliott.
Let's go, YouTube.
Strong broken tackle on that one.
Beat that man.
And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd down, Prescott. They'll roll him.
What are you doing, Justin? What are you doing? What are you doing?
This is Cowboy touchdown.
I'm here.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Beat that man. I want you in the ball.
And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
He's able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron.
You wrap up, Lewis.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because
no first.
throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now a carry from Mack. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back with Charles Davis on Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Wasn't going nowhere, Matt. They ass.
Play action. It's locked.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to
Drop
flip
down
it out
there,
to his running back.
That nigga Jalen ain't playing.
Up there, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot
Come on,
because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Turn it up, Cowboy.
Love. Throw left side complete. That's Doyle.
See why him ain't gonna block for you?
Here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Flush to his right. He's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Tyrone Crawford able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Rock got his man complete over the middle. It's Doyle. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football
game. Come on, y'all gotta wrap that.
And he'll go down at the 28. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
That's all you got.
If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run with a former Ole Miss.
They just pushed my whole defense down. Like, come on, now.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Angry.
Jordan Wilkins, 14 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
West Virginia tape on us, the big tape, baby. Turn it up, man. Big Tavon Austin, West Virginia love. Yes, sir.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And a 52-yard line here and brought down there. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
46.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, almost tipped and intercepted.
Come on, man.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Swear. I gave him that, so I think that right to the just catching and kicking it with my nigga right there. You think my nigga gonna let them take that kick?
After the interception, it's Love. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers.
Bitch ass nigga.
He'll go down
Trying to run, nigga.
At the 41.
Doing that whole ass shit,
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. They'll run with Mack.
Let's go, nigga.
Immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally...
And he takes this one for the Colts touchdown.
He didn't even want that shit, man.
Hilton, 41 yards. And the Colts are in for 6. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
On the return is Jordan Lewis. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Oh, my
God. The 48-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. A second down throw for Prescott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Now a signal and a timeout call. as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
60-yarder?
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
60-yarder?
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10. The final shot before the break. Luck buying time to his left.
Oh my!
His throw is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Let's go, Taylor. Give it to the left.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh my God!
Good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Let me make sure about Mike not tripping.
Yo.
Turn it down, son. Yeah, that's good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Prescott now on second down. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what makes him like him. You and I both know.
The red zone here at the 22.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the bags to account for.
Through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Prescott on the ball to start the drive. Smith trying to run for him. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got
for a Cowboy score. A great effort there, taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and he rifles one incomplete. Yards deep. And some room to maneuver. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, But inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Now a first down throw. Luck. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Back to the 33.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. To throw is Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Doyle. And down inside the 15 he goes. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Here's Locke. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jordan Wilkins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts add on to their lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And now here come the Cowboys. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Cooper. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, Elliott. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 51 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now a critical extra point attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go, nigga. More people shit. Alabama, nigga.
So here comes the kickoff now. All even here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, just to tell that nigga. We don't run the same players around here.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Here's Luck. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
I don't know.
47.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Allen. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throw left side complete. That's Cooper. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Prescott to throw on 4. Forced out to his left. Oh, he knocks him over. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Facing the 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
What you niggas talking about? I got Prescott dipping on shit. Everybody got to subscribe to me for that one. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
Hey, I'm clipping that, bro.
Here we go. 46.
Again to Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And that pickup will be good for a first down. Give him 10 yards exactly on the quick slant. And he'll get it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Extra point attempt here still to come. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go. What's he talking about?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the
You're
field.
not supposed to sit like that. Sit
And
down
last
right.
time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Sit down right,
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there.
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Luck on 2nd down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Doyle. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Luck now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. Finding some room at midfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Doyle. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Matt. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 36 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines in the final minute. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. He's back to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Split kick it, onside kick it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or less,
and he can't get a throw away. play. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Prescott to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
You know why he's not.
Throwing now, Luck. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Madden doesn't adjust that all the same play at all. They'll come back to the same play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs.
Hey, Prescott out here running shit over. Oh, shit. That nigga Prescott goes stupid. Oh, mama. Can't nobody ever disrespect him ever again. Fuck niggas stop. Let's see who online, man. See if I got some boys on Fortnite or something. Yeah, YouTube. That's it for this man shit, man. I did my shit. I see man always comparing the nigga to whole ass nigga. It's whatever. You know, I'ma do my thing. Fuck King, baby. Blue King. I'm South King. You look at YouTube. Subscribe, like, share. South King. Get flash out of here.